Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the TexasSpaceNavy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And I wanted to talk about CitizenCon today. Mostly. We have CitizenCon coming up in 12 days, 14 hours, and 22 minutes. It is currently 7:38 when I'm recording this on the 26th of September. So it's coming up October 9th. It starts 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time and goes till 5 o'clock p.m. I believe. Let's take a look at the video they have here up for us. If it'll play. Of course it may not. Oh, let's move on. Okay, CitizenCon 2951. It's once again time to celebrate all things Star Citizen, most importantly, us. The community who makes everything in this universe possible. Get ready for a day filled with exciting content ranging from cosplay to community videos, development deep dives, and more. We'll broadcast the entire event on Twitch for all to enjoy, so grab some space popcorn, crack open a fresh can of pips, and we'll see you there. Make sure to check back often as we'll reveal more details about the variety of contest giveaways and exciting surprises coming your way as we get closer to the event. So here's the October the 9th, 10 a.m. my time. It's going to be different if you're anywhere else but Central. And as we scroll down here, time to be determined. Well, it's supposed to be 10 o'clock, right? That's the idea. We'll get an opening with Chris Roberts, the chairman himself. Chris Roberts kicks off this year's event. So how is Chris going to kick the event off? You know, he usually has some sort of, gameplay, footage, but it's usually only after he talks about what to expect for the next year. So if I had to guess, we may get some Squadron 42 teasers. I don't think we're going to get Squadron 42 before CitizenCon next year. I think they are planning on launching it at CitizenCon next year. So I would expect a few teasers of Squadron 42. Maybe we will get some some jumping to Pyro, and while you're in Pyro, refueling. We'll actually get to see refueling work. And then maybe jumping on to Levski. I think we're going to get something along those lines. And of course, I'm totally speculating. I could be way off. But we do normally get something that's a little bit further in the future than what we're going to get our hands on right away. Hopefully we'll get our hands on that before the end of the year. You just don't know. I've gone through the release view and the other view of the progress tracker of the roadmap. And, there's some things disappointing, some things not. But I don't expect Squadron 42 now until Q3 of next year. And server meshing is not supposed to be in until July of next year, not at least fully implemented. So I'm hoping we get parts, more. We get more than the complete version of it well before July of next year. That's my hope. I hope we get to see some of it in December, actually see it for our own eyes. Maybe they will show some of that in this particular presentation with Chris Roberts. They usually talk about new ships coming out, things you can speculate on, maybe the new Argo Cargo, but a mining edition. I don't know. That's what the leaks is kind of showing. They also talked about the Raft and the 400i. I kind of hope we get something different, but we'll have to wait and see what new ships they are going to present us with here at CitizenCon. We'll get some more in IAE in November. The next thing they have that they will be putting up will be a Life in the Verse. And it's going to be a big panel that takes us on a guided tour of the current in-game universe. So we'll join a bunch of different developers that have brought that along. Todd Pappy, Ian Leon, David Haddock, and even more. So that could be a very interesting little talk as well, as they go over all the things that's in the verse day. And then what we will get after that will be Ship Talk, which will be a lot of fun. This is going to be all about new ships, old ships, upcoming ships, ships in general, what the pipeline looks like. You know, they'll talk about the Bennu Merchantman, I'm sure. The Orion, actually, I looked on the progress tracker for the roadmap, and the concept artist is going to be doing a full-fledged concept over 2 months coming up, I think the first of the year. So you Orion fans, that's going to begin its journey through the pipeline, finally. But yeah, you'll get to talk, or get to hear John Crew, Ben Curtis, and Paul Jones talk about ships. So definitely don't want to miss that one. I will probably be at work. I have to work through part of this, sadly. Gen 12 and multi-core of Vulcan will be the next thing they come up with, and they'll delve into the nitty-gritty details of Gen 12, the new renderer being developed for Star Citizen and Squadron 42, utilizing Vulcan Graphics API, with a particular focus on multi-CPU parallelism, as well as improved flexibility for quicker feature development. They'll also look at why it's needed and the architecture and how it aids performance, and they'll give us an update on its progress. So we know that Gen 12 is almost done. It should be done by December at the latest, but they're definitely wanting to get this in. It'll actually improve the performance of the game, which a lot of us really, really want. But it's probably not going to improve the netcode. You know, they need to improve the netcode still. That's a whole nother story. But this could be a really interesting talk as well, though this may be the one that you fall asleep during. Just a guess. I think it'll be interesting, but it might be kind of a sleepy time. Crafting worlds, planetary tools, and tech. A big picture look at some of the new planet tech featuring features being developed to further bring Star Citizen to life. You'll have Anis Haresh, Mark Riviera, Morgan Minardi, I am butchering some names, Will Hain, and Marco Corbetta talking about how creating these worlds, these tools to create worlds and solar systems will be making things move much faster. I guess this is probably going to be mostly a turbulent team, as they have been kind of handed the tools to creating star systems. So that could be interesting. Server meshing and the state of persistence. Discover the transformative technologies of server meshing and persistent streaming. A deep dive into the technical architecture of these key core initiatives that will enable a truly massive, scalable, and persistent world. This will be a very interesting presentation as well, and turbulence involved here as well. But it may be one that you fall asleep during because of all the tech talk that it's going to be about. I personally will probably enjoy it, but again, you know, this might be one of those I want to replay later on YouTube. I would imagine they're going to put all these on YouTube after, you know, CitizenCon has gone through the cycle for the day. Oh, it skipped me all the way back to the top. All right, let's go back down to Sounds of Space. The mad minds behind the soundscapes of Star Citizen take you on a guided tour of the latest developments in innovative new audio tech that truly brings the verse to life. The sound team is great. They've done some phenomenal things, but this may be one that a lot of people miss as well. Used to, in CitizenCon, you'd have 2 stages, so you wouldn't be able to watch everything. You would have to go to one place to see something, and that may mean you had to miss something in another place. I don't know how they're doing that this year. Obviously, they may just do these one after the next after the next. I don't know the length of the videos. I mean, there are a lot of them, so I don't know if it's going to fill up the whole day or not. I'm sure they'll go overtime. That's not unusual. Systematic gameplay, stream of thought. Now, this is going to be, I guess, the beginning of the main event, the co-main event, if you will, because this is going to have Tony Z himself, Tony Zervik, Rob Reiniger, Ben Dorsey, and Luke Presley, all talking about wide-ranging stuff, you know, upcoming features, how to, you know, like selling items, local inventory, convergence of reputation and mission, physicalized cargo, the next couple of dynamic events, and they'll give you an update on how quantum simulation is working so far, or how it's proceeding to develop. So this is going to be one you don't want to miss. Anytime Tony Z talks, I mean, it's completely and totally interesting. The guy is a brilliant mind, and he is about 10 years ahead of everybody else when it comes to what's going into the game right now, or coming into the game. So definitely don't want to miss that one. And then that will lead into the closing with Chris Roberts. So he will probably finish us off with a second part of gameplay and something to be, you know, announced in the future, like another teaser. Who knows? You never know what Chris is going to bring to the table. And this year it's probably going to be pretty polished because everything is recorded ahead of time. So yes, that's what you can expect. Now, you also will be able to expect some free goodies appearing in your hangar when CitizenCon comes up. You'll get this TB4 suit and weapon, plus this year's commemorative CitizenCon trophy, and it's all going to be free to every backer. Usually you had to pay $10 or something like that, and you'd be able to get all the stuff that's included in that CitizenCon digital goodies pack. Tells of Star Citizen's past. They'll recount epic moments from Star Citizen's past to unlock sweet prizes such as a Tobii Eye Tracker 5. And, you know, they say check back October 1st for more details how to enter. And then you can also win an Astro Gaming headset from this year's CitizenCon. And it'll be completely and totally uniquely decorated for a Star Citizen theme. That too will be revealed on October 1st on how to enter. And then they also go into the cosplays that the community are doing. Diabolus is famous for his. Director Gunner usually has one on there. So lots to be expected here from the cosplayers out there. You guys are awesome. What do you guys think about this year's CitizenCon? What are you expecting to see? You know, do you think it's going to go over like I do? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to support my channel, please do. You could check out my YouTube members page and contribute by giving just $1. That goes a long ways. It really helps. I can't tell you how much. You guys have saved my life in the past. So yeah, it's just $1 or more if you feel very generous. Thank you to everybody that's participated in that. And my Patreon page. Those will be listed in the description of this video. Thank you so much. Another way you guys could contribute is to watch the ads all the way through and click on the ads. You don't have to buy anything, though that helps as well. But all that helps the channel out, helps me out, and I am very appreciative of anybody that chooses to do that. You can also help the channel out by liking and subscribing and commenting down below. That will help in the YouTube algorithm. And hopefully we can push up. I want to get above 6,000 subs before the end of the year. We are not quite there. It's been a slow progress this summer. I know a lot of people have things going on, and there's not a lot going on in the game as far as content. Hopefully some of that changes here soon. So thank you once again for tuning in. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy. I'll see you out in the verse.